got to take my last segment for today, Inside Banking with NCB. I'm happy to have joining me Tanya Allgrove, AGM, SME Business, Corporate, Commercial and Consumer. Miss Allgrove, welcome to the hotline.
Hello, good morning, Emily.
Morning. I'm trying to understand your title.
So I'm the Assistant General Manager for SME Business for National Commercial Bank.
Okay. All right. Thank you. And Sandra Glasgow, Managing Director of RevUp Caribbean. How are you?
I am well, Emily. Good morning.
Good to have you.
How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Good.
Thank you. Right, so I begin with you, Ms. Allgrove, where we're going today.
Oh, okay. Good morning, Emily. So, and good morning to the listeners. So we wanted to introduce this morning our new partnership with RevUp Caribbean. NCB has partnered with RevUp Caribbean to support our SME businesses. So RevUp Caribbean, and I'll allow Sandra to give you a little bit more detail on what RevUp is providing. But broadly speaking, it's a new virtual business incubator for growth-seeking and equity-seeking SMEs. Through this partnership, SMEs will receive world-class training by industry leaders and international mentors. And it really takes a modular approach to introducing very critical business operations concepts to business owners to allow them to grow and scale their businesses profitably and sustainably. So I would really love for Sandra to give you a little bit more insight as to some of the details of it, because it's actually it's a very critical program, and it's something that we were so excited when she brought it to us to allow us to partner with her on this.
Yes, go ahead, Ms. Glasgow.
Okay, so RevUp. So let me just start by saying, Emily, that this company is a spin-off of First Angel Jamaica, which is Jamaica's first angel investor network. The only one that has been really performing. We have made 12 investments in 12 companies, invested $2.6 million in these firms. These are, by the way, personal investments by our members who are part of the network. And we've been around for 7 years, and we've really found throughout that time that the founders that we have funded really lack some skills, sometimes just general business knowledge. And so their ability to grow their businesses has been stymied by this, lack of business information. We have, over the years, hosted some investment readiness programs, but we thought we needed to have a deeper intervention that would allow us to pair them with local and international mentors who could provide them not just with general business knowledge, but specific information about their industries and how to grow and scale their businesses. And when we went to NCB to ask them to support it, they said, well, we've been looking for a solution for our SME clients. And so we'd want you to see how you could incorporate them. And so what we've done is that we've created 2 tracks. One track is for startups and early-stage founders who are looking for equity to grow their businesses. And then another track for NCB's SME clients who really need to scale their businesses and need knowledge and skills to grow their businesses, So we have enlisted a number of partners. NCB is our primary one. The Development Bank of Jamaica gave us a grant of $100,000 US.
This is RevUp?
For RevUp, yes.
The Development Bank gave you what?
$100,000 US.
Yes.
So they had a call for incubators and accelerators, and we responded to it. And I think we're one of 4 organizations that got this grant.
So you're a registered company?
Yes.
RevUp.
We are RevUp Caribbean.
So you're in other Caribbean territories?
So we are starting in Jamaica and really to, test the approach.
Yeah.
but we intend with our next cohort. So our cohorts are 5 months in duration.
Mm-hmm.
And for our next cohort, which will start in March or April next year, we will reach out to the Caribbean. And we've already been doing that. So our partners in the Caribbean are really waiting for this to happen because they have similar issues.
Right. So each cohort has how many people then? How many SMEs?
So we will have 30 startups in the incubator program. Now, the incubator program is a little different from the NCB program. The incubator clients are looking for equity. So
Yes.
they are going to have investment readiness. They're going to have a local and international mentor, and they'll be prepared to pitch to angel investors.
Mm-hmm.
The NCB clients are principally going to go through a training program. So both groups are going to go through the same training program. And what's very exciting is that at the end of the program, we have a weekend retreat, which will be facilitated by McKinsey and Company, the international, the global consultant.
Mm-hmm.
They actually facilitated a similar retreat for our portfolio companies last year, February, and it was just amazing. And they've been great partners. They have an SME practice called Fuel, and so it's Fuel that's working with us.
Right.
And we've enlisted a number of other partners because one of the things we want to do, Emily, is to provide all the people. So 50 NCB clients, 30 startups with what we call perks. So we have an agreement with Supreme Ventures Business Hub to provide back office services, with Michaela Solutions to provide accounting packages and services, with corporate secretarial services, human resource, back office services.
Yes.
So and we have a number of other partners that we are courting at the moment.
All right. So time is upon me because we have to go to meditation. So let me understand then with the 50 clients.
They don't have to be borrowers with NCB. They have to be NCB customers in good standing. There are requirements for them to meet to be able to participate in this program. So they will have to prepare an application form.
Yes.
Just to be very clear, what happens is that we need to ensure that the training that is going to be provided, we have to ensure that the businesses are at a stage where they can onboard that information and knowledge in a meaningful way in their businesses. So it is required that they'll be at a certain stage of their business to be able to participate in this program, but it is open to all of our SME customers.
Yes.
Once they can satisfy the requirements of that application.
By when would they need to apply then for that? Is it March next year training?
No,
we're starting a cohort this month.
All right.
So
application by when then?
So applications right now. By the 18th of October, we want all applications for this cohort to be in. They would actually apply at the RevUp on the RevUp website. So it's at www.revupcaribbean.com. The applications, there's a process for vetting those applications, which RevUp is also providing that expertise for us because they are very clear on what it is that they have to meet to achieve their objectives.
Right.
So we have agreed with them that they will do that initial vetting. NCB will have a final say in the cohort, but they must first pass the application process through RevUp.
Well, that's where we have to leave it. Very good. I'd love to hear the progress of it because I think it's a brilliant initiative. But can I thank you both? All the best to you. Thank you, Tanya Allgrove.
Thank you, Emily.
Thank you as well, Sandra Glasgow. That's Inside Banking with NCB.